Tonight at 6, a Detroit woman has a gun pulled on her after getting her hair done. It was all about a dispute over the cost of the service, and some of it was caught on video. Fox News' Camille Amiri spoke to the woman about the ordeal. She joins us now live with more. Camille, this is definitely something I haven't heard before.
Yeah, this is a wild story. So Robin Phillips saw an ad for a discount at this hairdresser's house. So she decided to take advantage of that discount. She booked an appointment for her and her daughter to get their hair done. When the services were over, the hairdresser said she was charging her more money. It wasn't what the discount price was advertised as. Robin Phillips said she ended up paying the higher price anyway. And then she says this happened. Take a look.
She had the scissors in her hand. She already had the scissors in her hand. She says, if you're not going to pay me, then I'm going to cut your daughter's hair. She just kept waving the scissors around like this. And I was just like, just basically trying to calm her down, like, please do not do that. So she runs upstairs and she grabs an AR. So I didn't.
Look, there's already a flaw in this story. First off, she already throwing, if the story is true, because she's stuttering a little bit, you gonna know, your story if it was the truth. I ain't gonna say she's falsely telling a story. Let's just say it's partially true. She waving the scissors around, right? You waving the scissors around, saying, I'm gonna cut your daughter's hair off. Look, as soon as she ran upstairs, your ass should have been out that door. You in Detroit, you know what it is. Come on now. Let's keep going.
Didn't know that's what she was going up there to grab, so she went upstairs to grab the AR. She's like, you're not leaving out of here until you run me my money. So I did just that, and she's still going on and on about it. I want more money. I want more money. So I'm just like, here, just take it. I gave her basically everything that I had.
Big gun, hoe! Yep. Big gun! Big gun! Out my house! And it say, I'll shoot some stuff. No, I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you. Don't do that. Come on, bro.
I'm just distraught right now because she did all of this for what, when we could have just simply just handled it, like adults. I mean, she said, I will shoot you, I will bury you over $10. She was saying that, yeah.
And she meant that shit, boy. Look, I would have took that gun right up off her. Quick. Just how she had it, I already know that it was unsecured. I would have grabbed it so fast. And that was the boyfriend right there, too. Crazy as hell. I would have took it. Facts. I would have took that gun right up off her. First off, you got my son or my daughter or son, whatever. You got me outside the most, my son or daughter coming out the crib, and then I guess that's her boyfriend. Let me keep playing that. I think that's her boyfriend. Instantly would have took that shit off her.
He said, I will bury you over $10. So we pushed past her. We had to get out of there.
Okay, so after this whole thing, Robin and her boyfriend and her daughter went to the police department, one of the precincts, and filed a report, showed that video, not the part that we showed you, but the actual face of the woman, showed the police the video of the woman, told them where she was located, filed a report, and she said she's really hoping, she wants to tell this story, but she really hopes that people will learn from it and hopes that this will not happen to them. Of course, it's going to be interesting to see if police do arrest this woman, this hairdresser, and to see what happens next. Reporting live in Detroit, Camille Amiri, Fox 2.
File a report. See what happens next. They didn't pull up on her, take the guns. They didn't send her to court for unlawful use of the firearm. I don't know. Maybe because it was inside her crib. No investigation. Look, if you was in Illinois, boy, you know what the police do out here? They take shit first, and then they ask questions. Swear to God. Police in Illinois, boy, they take shit first, and then you go to court, and then they ask questions. It's shit lame as hell. That's crazy. Look, I say like this, and that's why you need a masculine man around you if you're a female. And I'm not saying to escalate shit, but I guarantee you if he took that pistol off her, then the police going to be there for sure then, all right? They going to be really investigating shit. This is what I would have done. If the situation calls for it. And I think in this situation, the situation would have called for it. You know what I'm saying? In this situation, Shorty walk out the door. She the first one out the door. The daughter, so now you got the daughter walking out after, right? And the man, which is the father, is walking out last. She got an ARP saying, I'm going to shoot you over the $10. Gun pointed at the face. Look, as a man, if that's my shorty and my daughter, and I see gun, and it's pointed at her and in our direction, as soon as it's not pointed in our direction, even the slightest, I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing it. Quick. I just came up on a pistol, just like that. She ain't getting that back. She gonna have to get the police to give me that. You hear me? And if she wrestled for it, I gotta pop her. Facts. If it was me, I have to take it that, because in my eyes, if I see a pistol, or this ain't no pistol, this is ARP. That's 223-556. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no little boy pistol. You know what I'm saying? That's something you don't point at people unless you're willing to use it. You know what I'm saying? So, and she got the gun posted. So look, if it was me personally, I would have grabbed it. If I'm the man and I'm the last one by the door and I'm closest to the gun, it would have been easy for me to grab that, because it ain't a pistol. I would have grabbed the gun so quick, it would have been over. And I would have took my money back. And I came up on a gun. Just saying. I would have gave it to the police, tell her what she did, and give it because if you show the police that evidence and shit and they immediately do everything, they not gonna do nothing. In the state of Illinois, they push shit through. You know what I'm saying? You in the state of Illinois, motherfucker can blame you for doing something you ain't do, and the police gonna come and grab your shit and ask questions later. That's what they supposed to do, supposedly. I've seen it happen to people. Detroit, y'all some wild goons out there, all over some hair. Look, this all happened over some hair. You get what I'm saying? So if shorty ass is you offer the price and they ain't the same price. Now this happened a lot where somebody go and get their hair done, they get the whole amount done, and then they not giving the person that do their hair the full amount. Now I'm not saying even if that was the case, you ain't supposed to bring no pistol out and point it at her and the kids, because it could have got ugly. Definitely if I'm in your crib with my girl, because I ain't never walking another person's crib without my pistol on me, for real. So if I'm in your crib and I seen you come down the stairs with a gun and you point at that shirt, it's go time, boy. And it's justified. Sorry. It would have to be. The fuck is you pointing your gun at me? I ain't got no weapon at you. You pointing a gun at me. I'm outside your house, leaving your crib. Yeah, but that's some Detroit shit. But let's just say it's good that no one got harmed. Let's say that. Definitely the kids, because that ain't something you shoot close quarters. If you've heard of AR before or a Draco, it ain't something you shoot close by somebody in a closed sector like that. Everybody going deaf, goddammit. That being said, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. They reckless out here, man. They doing all this. They gonna kill over $10. What's going on with the community? That being said, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.